Oh my god, we killed him. Hello everyone, and welcome back to some more Dragon Age Origins. In the last part, we got Sten his old sword back. I don't have it equipped on him right now because unfortunately his sword isn't that powerful. Now, if my memory is serving me correct, there is a way to increase the tier of certain swords. It's just I have to do a certain DLC mission, which I do plan on doing soon. But right now, I kind of want to try my luck at hunting some Reverend so I can get some more of this Juggernaut armor. Where is it? Right here. Because only Reverend, I don't know how to say that word right. Only they drop these armors, and they are very, very good. They're perfect for tank builds. And right now I got Sten in the dragon blood armor, which is actually really good for him. Pretty decent tank armor too. But I do plan on putting him in the Juggernaut armor later. Either him or Alistair, who I've pretty much given him Sten's old armor. We're trying to upgrade our boys here. So yeah, I've been doing a little bit of research to see the best strategies for taking out Reverence. And one of the best strategies is having a tank, and not you. And at least, it says at least 3 mages, but I'm a rogue, so I can kind of, as long as you got 3 people out of range. You want 1 person to tank the Reverend and get his attention, while everyone else does long-range attacks. And the first Reverend I want to do is at the tower. But I do need to go to the docks because I need to turn in a quest as well. Are we gonna get ambushed? And we're getting ambushed. Poop. Hopefully we can survive it. Darkspawn. Lovely. And it's a mage. Dang, just TKO. Or TPK? Total party kill? Yeah, TPK. Oh, shit. This is not going to end out well. Sen's not looking good. I'm not looking good either. Oh, thanks, Win. Alright, I'm going... Whoa, why do I have a bow on my back? Alright, I'm going to pretty much ignore all of them and go after the mage. You want to get the magic users out of the way. Fuck you. Come on, come on. I'm gonna heal. Oh, Sten's here. Good. Wait, was that all of them? Oh no, there's more over there. Also, Win, you look radiant, if I might say. You good, Win? Also, Morgan, you got a cracked skull. So, potions, and I'm pretty sure you have a... Yeah, just a lesser injury kit. Oh, don't sound bored. You're the one who fell in battle. But yeah, we definitely have more Darkspawn over here. Yes. Fuck your barricade. That's the idea, Sen. Oh, there's a lot of them. Yeah, and it's best if I get around them, because I do backstabs. Nice.
That was interesting and draining.
What was that? Did you summon the spirits?
I called forth the spirit that sustains me, so that it could lend us aid. I did not realize it would take this much out of me. It seemed a good idea at the time. It's a little rash. I've weakened the spirit a little.
So, you could kill yourself doing this?
That's certainly conceivable. I suppose I shouldn't be using that particular trick to entertain children at parties.
I don't want you yourself.
I promise I'll be careful. And thank you. Your concern is touching.
Please don't harm yourself, Grandma. Alright, let's finish looting the bodies. Let's collect all the elf root and death... What is it? Death root? Or elf ear, sorry. Elf ear and death root that's in the area. God, I've been playing this game for a while and I still can't remember all the items. Death root and elf ear. Looks like a watchtower. Alright, I think that's everything. So yeah, let's move on. And again, we're lucky because we only get one ambush per map thing. It's not possible to get ambushed twice in a row. Now we might get ambushed on the way to our next destination. Alright, so I wanted to come here because we do have to turn in a quest.
The Mage's Collective thanks you. Makers smile upon you.
Makers smile upon you too, even though I don't believe in the Maker. And they have no more quests at this time. Alright, and then from here we can travel to there. Because we're hunting Reverence in this episode.
Welcome back, youngster. Looking to go across to the tower?
You got your belt back.
Gregor came by, said I could have Lissy back. He seemed sad and tired.
I'd like to go to the tower. Alright, because I know there's a Reverence in this building somewhere. And I think we also have a few minor missions that we can do in the tower. Hello, First Enchanter. Hello, Knight Captain. Hello, Quartermaster.
All those abominations. I didn't think
Yeah.
it was possible. I thought we'd all die here. I'm sure you need supplies after that, don't you?
Oh, yes, I do. But I would like to sell you all of my junk. Alright. You don't really have any... Ooh, explosive bolts. That's good. Staff of the Magister Lord. That's actually really good. If only we could afford it. Polar Gauntlets, cold damage, restriction mage, fire damage. All of those are really good. $12 defense and mana registration. I might get that for one of the ladies. I might either get that for Win or for... I might get that for either Morgan or Win. I think Morgan might need it more, though. Unjewel's Blessing. 2 to all attributes. 20. Oh my god, this is really good. I need to save up. But unfortunately, we're going to need lyrium potions. 2 more of the arcane techniques. We're going to need some injury kits. That actually, a lot of these would actually be very useful. Especially that. And that. And that. Oh, I must have sold in my wolf pelts when I had the chance. Okay. I see you guys still haven't cleaned up all the dead bodies. And I see there's still things that even I missed. Well, thank goodness we're going back now, because I missed certain things. Huh. Oh, you guys must be survivors that wind protected.
I don't know if I have the strength for another big battle.
The Grey Wardens saved us. Fighting the Blight is the least we can do.
Just making sure, didn't miss no loot. So I would be mad. Doot.
Boys are better at magic than girls.
Really, dude? We don't need the sexist things right now. Also, there's just a random dead woman in the middle of the chamber. Can we do something about that?
Oh, come, swift sword, and deliver me that I might find the Maker again.
I think we will be all right now, thanks to you. The children are already a lot calmer.
Yeah, one of them's already going back to their sexist ways.
We need to get these out of the tower before they get fragrant.
Touching those abominations. It's wrong.
Someone has to do it.
Why do we have to take them across the lake to burn? The lake's right there.
Man, no, I mean, sure, yeah, abominations, all that good, all that jazz and stuff, but like, dude, these were people at one point. Oh yeah, that's right. We had the summoning. Thing, which we'll do one good time. Might actually do it while I'm here. But right now, I just want to hunt down Reverence. Cullen, are you back to normal yet?
Could have gone with them to fight.
I'm sure you are, buddy. The second floor or the third floor. Let's see, just making sure I didn't miss nothing. So no, I know I came here with some pretty fat pockets. Can't go that way for some reason. Alright, so run through here. Depending on how this goes, I might just cut all this part out and just skip straight to the fighting. Just remember, I post these on YouTube, but I don't like them when they're hours long. And if it's gonna just me, you know, hunting down Reverence, I might just cut out the parts where I am exploring like this. I just skip straight to the Reverend fights. Hey, how you doing, dude?
You saved the circle. I'd kiss your feet if you didn't look as though you'd kill me if I did that. You'll settle for a handshake, won't you? Maybe a kiss on the forehead, eh?
Handshake, yes. Kiss, no.
Suppose we feel the same way then. Might not seem like much coming from me, but I appreciate what you've done for us.
How did you ever pass a heroin, Godwin? Alright, nothing of interest here. Anything? I don't think I can go through here. Yeah, I can't go there. You can go there if you're you can go in there if you're a mage, if you're of the mage origin, but it's literally just a stock room, and you only go in there once. I'm pretty sure it's in here that we find the phylactery. Double statue. Okay, wait. I just want to save because I got here so, and I don't want to. I don't. Okay. Win? Where's Win? Oh, there she is. She's behind stun. Okay, take the vial. If glass shatters at her touch.
Going. You cannot win. Another battle.
Spread out, you idiots.
Yes?
Go. Very well.
Get out of the range, first of all. And second of all, I need to get you a new staff. Do I have any other staffs? I do not. F my life. And Win, you need to get out of range.
Immediately. I shall do so.
Stop getting close. And you. I know your priority is, you know... Do I have fire, or do I have any arrows that might help in this situation? Fire arrows, let's just use that. Okay, let me see if I can stun him. Nope. I should have brought Liliana. Okay, you know what? Let's try. Because right now he's focusing on Sten. Come on, come on, come on. He's immune to everything but electricity, essentially. Oh my god, we killed him. Okay. He didn't have a piece of the Juggernaut armor? Are you serious? Well, I guess we're changing plans then. I guess we'll just do the mage's quests. Circle of Magi. Yeah, we'll just do this one, which... Grants have revealed an ancient ritual in the Mage's Tower. It begins in the Great Hall, Common Room, although Grant was unable to complete his own attempt. And the library, okay, yeah. And there's the Gregor's room. We already did that. And I think we can keep going to the 3rd floor. Was the 3rd floor where that happened? I don't know, we'll just check it. But oh my goodness, I'm a little peeved. But yeah, it's these things. If it shocks you, you did it wrong. If it shocks you, you did it wrong. So, hole. Oh, wait. I think there's a note that goes with it. Okay, so... The bowl. First one. We already activated it. And was it the sword raised upwards? So, the bowl in hand, the vessel in hand, words from... A sword raised to sever connections. There we go. A sword lowered to strike through the ground. The thread placed before a warrior, spear raised, shield from each side. So that's none of these statues. So there might be more statues? I swear there's more statues. I don't think those ones work. Are there no more statues? Did I get something wrong? I don't think it's these ones, is it? Quest updated. Oh, we must have did something. A low rumble signals of the lowering ancient protection. Something is free in the lower levels of the tower. Well, let's go then. The basement.
Are you daft?
Oh, no, no, no. He's going after the... Don't kill him. Don't kill him. He didn't kill him, did he? Quest complete. Coded. Ooh. Ooh, this is a good weapon. He did die. No. Oh. Oh God, I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, now I feel bad. Oh.
Thank you. I think we'll be all right now, thanks to you. The children are already.
Thanks to me, someone died. Oh, I feel bad now. Now I have to do this stupid summoning ritual thing. I don't even want to now. Sad. Okay. So, started off by summoning the font. The second passage from the Tome of Spirits personage, the second shelf. Tome of what? Tome of Personage. Is that the right one? Okay, Tome of Personage. Okay, and then we just put her hand through here. And it summoned something. Oh, it's a Nug. And it died. It gave us a Garnet. Okay. Okay. Okay, and then summoning the second. Alright, address the summoning font. Recite the uncommon calling. Uncommon calling, uncommon calling. Uncommon calling. Oh, right here. So we do that first, uncommon calling. Then place a silver coin at the feet of the statue. The feet of a statue, the feet of a statue. Where is the feet of a statue? Oh, right there, that should be it. Let's see, place a silver coin. We didn't actually lose a silver, did we? I don't know. I didn't even bother check. And then press hand through the second flame. Okay, that seemed to work. Okay, and then alert senior mages for this one, but address the thing. Recite the passage from Grand Bestiary. Grand Bestiary, Grand Bestiary. Where is thy Grand Bestiary? Nope, Grand Bestiary. Grand Bestiary. Alright, so the Grand Bestiary. Trace the chosen signal. Okay, so there's a common. Okay, so they're the table scribbles. Table scribbles. Etheralis. Etheralis? Spiritomb Etheralis, essentially. Spiritomb Etheralis, that's Uncommon Calling. Spiritomb Etheralis. Okay, Statue of Magnus. Sorry, Magus. Alright, Statue of Magus. Okay, I think we're almost done. 3 on the dry. Novice Phylactery. Novice Phylactery. Novice Phylactery. Novice Phylactery. Novice Phylactery. Okay, Novice Phylactery, and then pass. Okay, pass hand. Alright, I feel like we have another fight on our hands, by the way, because they're like, oh, you know. And you're dead. Do we get good loot for doing this? I'll take it. Oh, I never equipped, I might equip you this, because this is actually better for you. Alright, I'll give you these instead of these. And I'm gonna give you this. Kind of suits you. Alright. And I think there's like, I'm pretty sure we completed that quest though, didn't we? Yeah, I think we did. Alright, but I think there's actually a secret one if we do everything in order from like the very beginning. We like the Tome of the tome. Right, am I right? Or did I yeah. Okay, Uncommon Calling. It was the Tome of Personage. Tome of Personage is over here. I think we had to do like everything we as a continuation because there's a secret summons that we can do. Tome of So the Tome of Personage. I think that's completes it for the first one, right? Because we do the fire, right? And that's with some of the nug. And then recite Uncommon Callings or Uncommon Callings. Uncommon Callings. Novice Phylactery, Uncommon Callings. Uncommon Callings, Uncommon Callings. Okay, Uncommon Callings, then the statue. Statue, 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 choo-choo-choo, statue. Statue, and that's it for that part. Then we have to do the third summoning thing, which is Grand. I think the Grand Bestiary was on the floor, if I'm not mistaken. Nope, Grand Bestiary was not on the floor. It was over here. Grand Bestiary. Then the table. Table. Spiritorium. Etheralis. Etheralis. I hope I'm saying that word. It's a fun name. That's Uncommon Calling. Etheralis. And then the statue again. And then last but not least, because I'm pretty sure... Oh, the Novice Phylactery. I think that was everything for that. Then if we go over here... Ah, I was right!
Oh, this is rather awkward, what? I'm not supposed to be here. Not right at all.
I'll foreshadow.
Rather awkward, what? I'm not supposed to be here. Not right at all.
Okay, I kind of just wanted to do that next one. Okay, so yeah, that pretty much wraps up the quest here. I'm gonna probably explore the rest of the tower off camera. I'm gonna actually look up where the Juggernauts are. Pretty much where you get the Juggernaut armor, because I know you get one from the Brazilian forest, which I think we didn't do that one yet, did we? Um, the Brazilian forest, we get one from. I thought we got one from the tower, but I know you get one from. We did get it. It was from the temple ruins. We got it from the ruins. Then I know one is when you go get the doors, which we're gonna save for last. But I'll look it up. I'll look it up. I'm trying to remember from memory, but obviously my memory is failing me. So yeah.
Aren't you?
But we're gonna try to get the Juggernaut armor.
Chilly. I don't know this word.
It's much warmer where you're from, isn't it? Don't you feel cold?
I suppose.
I don't imagine we can find a cloak in your size, can we?
What?
Nothing. Nothing. Don't mind me. Now I wonder where I could get a skein of good wool yarn.
Aw, see, that's why I love Win. She's grandma, you know. She's taking care of everyone. Hey, first enchanter, I got one of your other mages killed. Sorry. Oh, we're not gonna get anything new. That sucks. Hey, Fenral. Fenral wags his tail and looks at
It
Sten.
is good to have my sword at my side again. I call her Asala, the soul, my soul. She is forged from rare blue steel and has served me faithfully for many years. Yes, you understand what it is like to have a weapon that is part of you. Few others do.
It's good to know that Sten and Fenral get along very well. Alright, but let's do a round of talking to people.
What is your
Zephyr.
desire?
I mean, what? Care to answer some questions?
But I get to stare at you luridly while you do so.
So tell me about your adventures.
Adventures? I'm hardly an old man just returned from across the ocean, am I? Should I shake my fist at nearby children while I talk about the good old days?
You certainly talk like you've had adventures.
Falling down a flight of stairs is an adventure. Falling into someone's bed, also an adventure. I am assuming what you're looking for are professional anecdotes. Let's see, my second mission ever for the Crows was a bit intriguing. I was sent to kill a mage who had been meddling in politics.
Excuse me for 1 second. Sorry, my dog was getting into something. Let's see. On your second mission?
It was just the one mage. Not as simple a mission as the vagrant Grey Warden or two, perhaps. As it turned out, the mage in question was quite a delightful young woman. Long, divine legs, as I recall. I caught her in a carriage on her way to escape to the provinces. After I killed her guard, she got down on her hands and knees and begged for her life. Rather aptly, I might add. So I joined her in the carriage for the night and left the next morning.
And she didn't try to kill you?
Yes, twice, actually. Then she decided to try and use me instead. The woman had actually convinced me to speak to the crows on her behalf. What can I say? I was young and foolish at the time. Then, as I was kissing her goodbye to return to Antiva City, she slipped on the threshold and fell backwards out of the carriage. Broke her neck. Shame, really, but at least it happened quickly.
So, you didn't actually kill her?
Actually, no. I was a bit unimpressed by the development at first. Then I found out that she had told the driver to take her to Janellen instead. She had planned to lose me in the provinces. I would have looked very foolish to the crows. As it was, my master was very impressed that I had done such a fine job of making it look like an accident. The circle of magi was unaware of foul play, and everyone was happier all around.
You got
I
lucky.
got stupid, in fact, and very lucky. It was after that when I learned that one needn't let a pretty face go to your head. Professionalism was key. That's my moral of the day, you see.
So you never mix business with pleasure?
Well, there is you. But I'll point out that you did have to capture me and tie me up first. Every rule has its exception. Now that I've mentioned tying me up in that context, do we have extra rope about?
Zephyrin, you sly dog. And we still haven't even performed the deed.
Have you heard much about the Grey Wardens of old?
I knew they soared through the sky on griffins.
Griffins. Alas, that seems to be the only thing people remember from the tales. The mighty flying mounts that bore the Grey Wardens into battle.
I wish I had a griffin.
Unfortunately, they've all passed back into the Maker's hand. So that wish will have to go unfulfilled. It was said that watching the Wardens ride in on their white griffins was enough to rouse a weary heart and put the dance back in the step of an old man. The Grey Wardens were powerful, feared and respected, but they also inspired the common people. I remember a tale that was told to me many years ago.
Does the story have griffins in it?
Mercy, it's like talking to a child.
So, does it have griffins in it or not?
There are griffins in this story. The blight
Yay.
ravaged the land for months, and the armies of the great kings had amassed for one last stand. As the sun burst through the clouds that boiled and churned in the dark sky above, it illuminated a vast, seething horde of darkspawn, with the archdemon at its head. And it was then, when courage seemed to fail, and all lost to death and despair, that the Grey Wardens came. They arrived with the beating of wings like mighty war drums, and stood before the armies of men.
Griffins?
Yes, griffins. Now listen to the rest of the story. The Grey Wardens, grim and fearless, marched forth, ever between the men and the encroaching darkspawn. They formed a shield of their own bodies and held that line until the archdemon was dead, and the last darkspawn lay trampled in the dirt. And then, demanding neither reward nor recognition for their sacrifice, the Grey Wardens departed. Clouds finally rolled back, and the sun shone full upon the blighted ground. The great kings knew that they had lost no men, and none of their blood had been spilled.
Not let me be a child for once. I like happy
This
endings.
is a tale about no battle the Grey Wardens have fought, and yet about them all. They have always defended us from the Darkspawn, taking losses so we do not have to. People may have forgotten over the centuries, but nothing has changed. This knowledge has been blessing and burden to Grey Wardens past, and now it shall be your blessing and your burden.
When you give me so much wisdom.
Anything I can
Liliana!
help with?
Can you teach me to be a bard?
That's an idea. I've watched you, and I do think you'd find some of my skills quite easy to pick up. Let's just go over there, away from the others, for safety, yes? I expect there shall be daggers flying about willy-nilly for a time.
Alright, and if you haven't already unlocked the bard specialization like I have, yeah, this is when you would have unlocked it.
Anything I can help with?
I'd like to talk to you about something.
What's on your mind?
Why did you decide to come to Ferelden?
Mother was from Denerim, and I consider myself a Ferelden. Mother served an Orlesian noblewoman who lived here when Orlais ruled. When Orlais was defeated, and the common folk began to resent the presence of any Orlesian, the lady returned to Orlais. She took my mother with her. I was born in Orlais, and did not set foot in Ferelden till much later. Mother was always telling me stories of her homeland. I think she missed it.
What happened to your mother?
Mother died when I was very young. Lady Cecily let me stay with her. I had no one else. She was quite old then, and she had me study music and dance to entertain her. It is unfair that I have more memories of Cecily than my mother.
Do you remember nothing of your mother?
Strangely, the only thing I really remember of Mother was her scent. She kept dried flowers in her closet amongst her clothes. Small white Ferelden wildflowers with a sweet fragrance. Mother called them Andraste's Grace. They were very rare in Orlais. But enough about that. Let us move on.
You know, Liliana, it's funny that you mentioned those pretty flowers because I happen to have two of them.
Flowers? Thank you. They're very pretty.
Smell them.
These were her favorite. I haven't seen these in such a long time. They smell just like Mother used to. Thank you. Thank you so much for remembering.
Oh, I love Liliana. And, fun fact, I'm not sure if I already said this before, but if you're playing as a female warden, you can actually romance her as a female. She and Zephyron are the only canonically bisexual companions that you can romance. So yeah, it's actually pretty cool. Let's talk to Alistair.
So, I've been thinking.
You can be such a dick to him. I was about to ask if you were feeling... nah. Let's take it serious. What have you been thinking
Back
about?
when we left Goldanner's, you told me I needed to look out for myself more than I do. I'm beginning to think you were right. I need to stop letting everyone else make my decisions for me. I need to take a stand and think about myself for a change, or I'm never going to be happy.
Alright, so... this is where you actually influence Alistair's personality a little bit. So, normally he's a happy-go-lucky dude, and he's kind of used to just everyone telling him what to do. He never got to choose to be a Templar, that's what people told him to do. Or that's what he was forced to do. He never chose to be a Grey Warden, Duncan had to conscript him. He's never, ever, ever really had a choice of his own. So, by quote-unquote hardening him, as so long as you know, hardening him, you make him a more strong ruler. And this is your chance to fix that. Like, that's not what I meant at all. Don't do that. It keeps him the goofy, fun-loving Alistair. And I think the best answer for this is, it's about time, I say.
From this point on, I'll be looking out for myself more. I should have done this a long time ago. I just wanted to thank you. Meeting you is the one bright spot out of everything that's happened.
Thank you. That's very
Let's
sweet.
go. We've got a lot left to do.
Tell me about it. Okay, let's see. Well, I don't think Morgan's really gonna have much to say until we defeat her mom. Because, fun fact, she wants us to kill her mom.
Your command.
That's sexual. I'd like to ask you something.
Full of questions, are you?
Can you teach others to become shape changers?
If I had the desire to. I do not.
As you wish. So that's actually technically a bug. You can activate, you can pretty much talk to everyone and they'll say, yeah, I'll teach you how to do this, yeah, I'll teach you how to do that, even after you have unlocked it. For Morgan, if you've already unlocked the shape changer specialization, she won't teach, or in any future playthroughs that you do, as long as it's unlocked, she will never, you can never trigger it to say, yeah, I'll teach you. So yeah, it's a bit of a bug, but hey, it doesn't matter because I've already unlocked it. Ha ha ha. I want to talk to Sten, but then I don't want to talk to Sten. Let's talk to Shale. It's been a while since we talked to her. Hey, Shale. I have some questions.
Doesn't have better things to do.
I'm told you killed your former master.
Do I not already tell it that I do not remember doing such? I remember having a master. My memories of what happened to him are vague.
Vague. Excuse me. Vague, but non-existent.
And true. Oh, very well. Let me see what I can recall. My former master enjoyed experimenting upon me. I remember that much. There was tinkering with spells, and then the crystals. He was very eager to alter my function, I think.
Alter you? Why? You're fine as you are.
And obvious flattery, too. I feel warm and fuzzy inside. He possessed my control rod, and back then, it would have prevented me from doing anything he did not command me to, no matter how I might have wished to. So what happened? I am unsure. He was experimenting, and then nothing.
So he hit the kill me button by accident? No. What do you remember next?
Then he was gone. I was standing where I was, in the village, and I could no longer move. The villagers came, poked and prodded me in fear, and then realized they could neither move me nor destroy me. So they simply left me. And in time, I forgot I hadn't stood there all along.
That must have been terrible. I'm sorry.
In fact, at first, I found it more of a relief. For so many years, I'd had to leap to that little toadstool's every command. Get this, pick up that, put it down, pick it up again. The gall! At first, I'd hoped he'd simply decided to leave me there paralyzed, an acceptable trade-off. After years passed, I simply stopped caring.
It sounds like you had a good
I
rest.
think I was ready to move on. Another few years and the moss would have covered my face. And then where would I have been? Whatever the mage did seemed to render the control rod useless, for which I should be thankful, yes? And provided it doesn't decide to copy his experiments, not that I would allow it, it is nothing to fear from me. Much.
Sounds good to me.
That it fights, and it fights things often. That is a different story. Let us get back to the walking and the fighting. My stone is beginning to itch again.
I love Shell. And Sten, my brother.
Be mistaken.
What do you
You
mean?
are a soldier worthy to stand among the Beresad. I did not think so when we first met.
Thank
You
you.
are welcome. The day will come when the Arishok sends us here. On that day, I will not look to find you on the battlefield.
You think the Kunari will invade Ferelden?
Time. There is no point in dwelling on it. We should move on.
Let's
As you
go.
wish.
Oh, buddy. And it's true, the Kunari are kind of like conquerors. They want to spread the Qun as far as possible, and they want to pretty much have everyone live under a certain way. The Qun works for some, but not everyone is going to be, adaptable to the Qun. Imagine people like Liliana, Zephyron, maybe even Alistair, and definitely Morgan. She could never thrive under the Qun. Yeah, mages aren't really favored under the Qun. They're bound. If you thought the Circle of Magi was bad, oh, just imagine a mage under the Qun. That would have been woof. That would have been woof. Anyway, I've been rambling on a lot. It's time for us to move on. So in the next part, we will actually look out for the Juggernaut armor. I will just have to look up where to go to find them, and then we'll move on from then. But I hope this still has been somewhat entertaining. I try my best to keep things, going. I've been XFox1. You guys have been great. I'll catch you in the next part. Goodbye, lovelies.